Most important thing in business is honesty, integrity, hard work. You need somebody?
When I need proof, I pray that I find the truth. Feel like it's pulling my tooth, and what's done in the dark slowly letting me loose. My love right by my side, she know I ain't got no proof. Picture me, tossing in my sleep. I'm fighting demons alone, she hugging me, screaming we. Picture somebody bringing life to your life. Got the plug, told Virgil, right wife on my wife. Nigga, easy.
And we are back.
Yes, sir.
Back with another episode. Here are my brothers. We're going to be giving these lessons so people can move through life lissomely.
Ooh, that was good.
Right there. What's wrong?
I fucks with it.
Say less. So we're just going to do what we normally do. We're going to get straight into it. How was everybody's week?
All right. So, when you say everybody's week, right?
Last week. Can you give it to me 30 seconds or less?
My week was good, man. I had a wedding at a catered.
Can you refrain from doing that? I had to block that shit out like 8 times.
What?
Your teeth, your Jamaican shit.
I didn't even suck my teeth.
He ain't even PP did it.
Yeah. Can't stop, won't stop. Had a wedding. Shout out to Star and Kim. They are. They allow.
He get mad with me because he can't control his wet lips.
They allowed me to cater their wedding. Shout out to them. They had me do something I never did before, man.
What's that?
She said she wanted the. She said she wanted the glitter, like the edible glitter on the wings to make them pink. And I was kind of skeptical. I ain't really want to do it. I said it's gonna mess it up, bro. Roll me in the kitchen, got glitter now, baby.
What else you got?
So I got a new flavor. I got a new wing flavor coming out this summer.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be lemon honey. Damn, what the hell? All right, it's going to be a lemon pepper honey wing. So you got that salty, right, with the tangy. You put just a little bit of honey. So you make the wing how you make. You drizzle a little bit on it, let that joint sit. And what I might start doing, I might throw joints right back in the grill just to get a nice little caramelization on them. It's out there. Stuff.
So I still got to get your lemon pepper wings.
You don't want it.
No,
it's
I
too
do.
Hot for you.
No, that's why I want to get them so I could. No,
because I'm not gonna make these. But I make that lemon pepper. I'm gonna do whatever.
That's why I want them. So I can have both.
You know what?
And see which ones I really like. Because you know I'm a lemon pepper fan. So I'm gonna just have both one day. I guess we could do that on the pod one day.
But you're not a fan of spice.
That's what I'm trying to understand. My lemon pepper got Scotch bonnet pepper, bro.
So you're gonna be sitting here.
Yo, I sat and ate that chicken you made,
and you still crying about it.
So it was
that
good.
Was a month ago. That chicken you wasn't supposed to have.
I thought it was the lamb.
Everything was spicy.
It was all the same color.
You're gonna sit there and let snot and chicken go anymore. That's how hot it is. Scotch bonnet is
I know there's something in the refrigerator.
Don't tell him. You gonna learn that.
Dog, she got 8 different cultures in her family. She use all that.
How was your week, sir?
It was a little rough, to be honest with you. I didn't get no sleep from helping Scrap move to Virginia. And just life. And let me ask you a question. Do y'all ever feel like at times y'all not good husbands?
Definitely, yeah.
Should we save that for a topic or?
We can.
He's stupid.
I'm calling it sick that day.
Yo, you calling sick. You were supposed to call in sick
18 episodes last season.
But I'm here. Still. Turn like you're almost quitting, man. I ain't quit.
Steph, how was your week, man?
I ain't quit yet.
My week was chill. Just work. Getting my new trainees through, the last couple weeks of training. That's about it. Mom is progressing.
That's good.
And yeah, just doing my best to stay out of her way.
Yeah, man.
Got a funny story.
What's up?
So yesterday, right? I saw Earl.
I don't remember who that is.
It's okay. Just know that Earl was with Malik, and I told him, I said, "Yo, where Malik at, dog? I have him on a podcast." He said, "Yo, you got a podcast?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "We got to settle something one time."
Don't have to settle nothing, but Lee can come on.
So we got to settle something one time. He's like, I talked to him in a minute. I said, when you see him, let me know. But I definitely told him about the pod on him, and it was like two of his mans he was with. I was talking to the one boy, the other boy I didn't even know he was with him. So shout out to Earl. He should be listening. And I think I told a couple about the pod.
We had classes with him, or
they was in the same class though.
Oh, all right.
He remember judo. He said his face looks familiar, and I'm looking at him like 30 now. I mean, you look the same. You just got beard, but
shout out Leak. Shout out Leak and Earl.
But yeah, that feel like you're not a good husband stuff that happens.
Mm.
All the time.
Gotcha.
No, not all the time. It just happens.
So,
fix your throat, dog.
I know. I don't know what's going on, dog. Like. Definitely ain't that. Ain't that shit going?
fuck no.
He said March. He said the end of March. He was supposed to call the scientists. Tell them.
Who the hell is he?
Him downstairs.
Niggas be wondering.
Him in the White House.
Yo, it's funny because niggas be wondering why I still be wearing a mask. Because it's still out in these streets.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you probably, that shit bounced off you. You had that shit like 6 times.
I got choked. It was maybe twice. It was maybe 3 times, but one time it was very, very extended.
It's equated
I
to
definitely
6
had it
times.
4 times.
You had it 4 times?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't tell us?
No, this is.
I only know about 2.
Well, I mean, technically speaking, COVID started 2019.
Yeah.
We didn't start the pod.
2021.
Yeah.
No, 2020. COVID started 2020. March 2020.
Well, it got over here March 2020, yes.
Yeah.
But it started in December.
I had it before we knew it was COVID. I had it twice in 2020. And I had it in 2021.
You got married.
Damn, so I had it 5 times? Shit.
I don't like your math. You said once before.
Once before we knew it was COVID.
Right.
So I want to say that was like around New Year's of 20.
You need to eat more fruits and vegetables because your immune system is fucked. You had COVID 5 times. Whatever you're eating, you should stop.
Okay, but they also said that about the people who got the all the vax shots, the vaccine.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your immune system. That thing.
I'm saying no. What I'm saying is people got the damn double boosters, and they was sicker than me. I just had it. It was just the card said positive. That's all that said. My symptoms wasn't positive though. The symptoms was. I can still do what I was doing.
All I know is I ain't doing nothing with y'all motherfuckers for New Year's ever again.
Well, that's my birthday, so
New Year's, your wedding, I got COVID. Then I got the flu.
you get the flu for me.
When I went out with y'all for your birthday,
Where'd we go?
we went out.
When? You get no flu for me.
Budokan?
You went to
You got sick at the Budokan?
Yeah, I got the flu.
Budokan. Nigga, don't blame that on us.
No, I'm not blaming it on y'all. What I'm saying is, it seems like the past couple of years when I go out on New Year's with y'all, I get something.
You been out with me 1 time on New Year's.
It's okay. So, me inviting you for my birthday goes into the same box with me inviting Anthony on a vacation. It's just I'm just not inviting y'all no more. There we go. There we have it. We settled
I don't
that.
like getting sick. That should be.
He don't like going on vacations with me.
But no, let's stop messing around. Let's get into it.
I can't get back in the Trello, so.
Sorry.
I got you. So, today's topic is the importance of telling children about sex, drugs, streets, etc.
My man Biggie said, "Money holding clothes, but
So-
coming out your nose."
And we can start
That's all a
with you.
nigga knows.
Did the knowledge your parents provide you assist you with peer pressure?
With peer pressure, yes, I was. It helped me with that. It definitely did. They I ever tell you about the story when I got pulled over, and the cop said he smelled something.
Nope.
So I got pulled over one day.
Lesson.
I got pulled over one day, and I think this is like on my 7th days, and took my license, registration, all that stuff. Went back to the car. He came back. He was like, "You know why I pulled it over?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Hold on, what's that smell?" I was like, "Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. First of all, you see where I work at, and I never smoked weed a day in my life." And he looked at me. I was like, "I'm one of them Negroes who never smoke weed. I used to take
Black
pride
cop,
in
white
that."
cop.
White cop, absolutely. I never. If a black cop ever was on my top about something, I actually did it. But yeah, like I took pride, and the first time I actually did smoke weed was I was messing with this young John, and I got fired from Pepsi, and she straight hit the smoky joint on me. It's Friday, you ain't got no job, you ain't got shit to do.
She ain't lying.
And I was so vulnerable at that moment because I thought I was like back up. Like I got fired from SEPTA, then I was making my way back up. So then I get the Pepsi, a $20+ hour job. I'm like, all right, I'm back up and get fired from there.
Mm.
So I thought I was on my way back up. So I was just like, all right. And that's when I seen the black unicorn.
What kind of weed was that?
I watched her roll it. So she ain't put nothing in it.
No,
but
that's not what I asked you. I said, what kind was it?
oh, I don't know.
Don't worry.
You saw a black unicorn.
I
Don't
said I
worry.
was vulnerable.
Don't worry. I seen purple rabbits.
See? Shout out.
But wait though, at least rabbits are really a thing to see. Even an Easter bunny can be purple. He saw a black unicorn.
He probably what happened was he probably was somewhere in North Philly.
Seen the statue?
and snow and seen
Or
the,
seen that? No, we was
the black people that be riding on the black cowboys.
we was
in
down.
North
What you
Philly.
call them? The art museum, behind the art museum, where the fountain, the white fountain at. It was down there. I don't. It is a statue down there with a horse somewhere, but I don't know. Maybe I seen that horse and then thought it was a fucking black
He
unicorn. But that
wanna
motherfucker was.
take
It was like.
horse to the old town road.
like but back to the jaw. Like that was like I used to take pride in not smoking weed. Like I took pride in that. And another story was
Good for you.
I got me and my cousins in trouble when we was younger because my cousin homie mom smoked cigarettes, and we went in the house and she had like a recliner. She fell asleep in the recliner. It was a new cigarette though, like she just lit that joint and she fell asleep. So we took the joint, went out back, and we smoked that cigarette. Right?
Okay, Lil Milton.
And I coughed for probably like 2 hours. But I think we was like 12 when that happened. So
Do you know who Lil Milton is?
it sounds familiar.
It's the little ass boy that want to do I want to do ratchet shit. I want to do bad shit with my friends, so we can smoke with cigarettes. This nigga was Lil Milton at 12 smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, it was one.
That shit should
It
have
was like
burnt your
8 of
lips.
us. It was like 8 of us. We all got one puff. The shit was going after that. But that was like one of them
What
joints
kind of
where
cigarette
like
was this? That was a short.
we all took like long ass joints. Like cigarettes don't burn like weed.
So y'all was smoking cigarettes like it was weed.
It was one cigarette. Yeah.
I'm saying one cigarette.
This nigga was pulling that shit.
Yeah, we pulled the shit. Cause when you smoke your shit, it don't pour like weed or cigars. Like the cigarette just, you know what I mean? So we all took drink like.
Yo, it was some
like 11,
cartoon
12.
where somebody lit it. I think it was Tom and Jerry, bro. They fucking lit the joint. They pulled that shit so hard that shit was done.
Yeah, but that was a time that the cigarette was when it was like you just went along with your friends. But as I got older, like peer pressure was like not one of them things that was like No, I did my own thing. Like, me and none of the homies. I think only like 2 of my niggas smoke weed. Like, everybody else won't smoke weed. And shit, the majority of us, we got jobs where we can't smoke weed because we get... well, I ain't gonna say that because niggas go to GNC and get all type of shit.
Cranberry juice. Let that shit push up your system.
But yeah, I just always took pride in like not doing drugs and stuff like that. Like, it ain't matter who was with me, who was cool, none of that shit. We made cool. So, you know what I mean?
Solid. So for me, you know what I mean? Like, that stayed on my mind, man. Stayed on my goddamn mind. I can honestly say I've never succumbed to peer pressure. It was more so me doing it just because I wanted to do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, and it gets weirder because I feel like when you're a teenager, you know, there's different levels of peer pressure. Now, I can honestly say, and again, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like when we were younger, sex is a young man's biggest peer pressure joint. Because you want to be with the homies talking about getting pussy.
I would agree. I was about to go left, but I can agree with that.
Because the first thing,
because the conversation of we trying to diddy bop something is low key more exciting than let's go rob the poppy store or let's go rob.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember what was that Juice when they was like we gonna rob Old Man Willis or Old Man Trill, whatever old head name, like shit like that. Yeah. That wasn't like an intriguing conversation, but getting some box from Keisha up the block, like, oh, you hit too,
exactly.
Like that was a more intriguing conversation.
It was one of those, and then like if you was a virgin at a certain age, you felt like, damn, I need to hurry up and get something so I can.
That's how I was.
Be in this conversation.
That's how I was.
When people be having the conversations, you be like, damn, it's like that.
Shit, like when that shit happened to me, I told the homie, they was like, "You just now getting it?"
Dang, I lied for a year straight.
So as a young man, as they would say, you was lying on your dick.
Yep, a whole year straight. Sure did.
Did she ever find out?
Nope. Found out this today. I told Brian. Brian, no. Yeah, whole year later. Scared, nervous.
But yeah, I think that's honestly the most peer pressure is literally getting something. And honestly, the thing about it, Joe and I had sex, but I don't. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just it. But
I don't know what it moves.
You guys didn't go to college. Peer pressure in college is different.
Rewind. I might have went on.
No, so let me campus. Campus.
I was in college twice.
Away on campus.
All right.
That's what I mean. Away. Okay. Like you miles away from your parents.
I'm always.
And granted, you do have what they taught you in your mind, but it's just like parties. Women.
I don't think there's no. So how do you feel like that's different than just regular?
Because you are hitting you're hitting that point in life where. Not that you know your rights from wrongs. It's just you putting that point in life where you start stressing about stuff. Like, granted, there's people where children, teenagers,
stressing.
Yeah, like because oh shit, I gotta get this paper and this paper is due on this particular day.
So while the stress that you had about papers was the stress that I had about going to work every day. So I graduated at 17.
Yeah. So
I graduated in June. I had a full-time job in August.
Correct. So then you have people who got certain shit at college. I have been offered to do a line multiple times in college.
You ever did it, Mark?
I mean, remember I told you, like, I dropped the ice at the wrong time, fucked up the whole break. OG told me to focus on basketball. Don't ever bring your ass back in it.
So it's like
it could have been a whole different story if I'd have cooked that shit the right way.
Yeah. I don't have none of those stories, sir.
I'm just saying, like, that was like that little, like, those little we gonna get into the street aspect, but that was that little tidbit of street shit that.
So while you was dropping the bricks?
No, I was fucking up the bricks.
While you was fucking up the bricks? I was on the bus going to work.
No, I was too. Like, I was still.
No, I was doing overtime at a young age.
I was working at Friendly's since I was 15, 14 years old. They hired me. Yeah, so like it wasn't. That was more so when T.Y. was born.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was when T.Y. was born. Like that whole like Remember the song, the freestyle that I had?
Right.
Like, I had the same whip Hove had in Dead Presidents, Bubble Eye. Like, I had Bubble Eye Lex when that was like my second car. So when I had TY, John had rims on it. So I'm like, it wasn't too many 96 ESs with rims on it in the city at the time. So my old head was like, yo, you want to make a couple dollars? Yeah. Same old head who was going to teach me how to if I ain't fucking up though.
Mm-hmm.
But
Dang, he get a redo? You messing up that bad? You can get a redo?
can't get a redo. No, not
for a break.
Not for a break. No.
I don't know drug terminology.
I mean, you seen enough movies.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
yo, you can't take this car for what I need you to do. Here is a 90. He gave me like a 93 Corsica. I think it was a 90 or a 95 Corsica. Take this bag. This was in the summertime. It was lit the whole summer. Take this bag, drop this off at such and such. You look like you playing basketball. You cannot take your car too high for what you about to do. What's in the bag?
So you had to go to that shit up to 150 and see Joe.
Where is this gentleman at? How old was you?
He gone now.
21.
Okay, never mind. I was going to say that he should go to jail for child labor laws.
No, this wasn't. This is around that. This is around Hero. I mean, TY, around TY age.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
like he was literally just born, and Friendlies wasn't cutting it. So like,
Neither was the drug game.
but that little bit of like street shit that I tapped into, it was trying to learn how to do that, and I fucked that up, and I was successful with the drop offs. Look, I literally it was like I was playing basketball.
So you telling me you was DoorDash before DoorDash?
For drugs.
I mean, shit, if you want to say that, then there was a lot of young niggas my age doing that shit. So yeah, we been there. We was drug that.
Postmates.
we was drug that.
Rome, you succumbed to peer pressure?
No, not really. Well, yeah, I guess I kind of did because I didn't like really experience peer pressure until I went to CEP because them niggas was thugs.
Facts.
And that was the first. Well, that's not the first time I smoked a cigarette. It's the first time I smoked a whole cigarette. Like, you know, you take a couple puffs here.
I feel like smoking the
I
cigarette.
was about to say, like, how did you do it? Like,
Your hands is big as shit.
Word?
Yep.
Get out of there.
I watched like my aunts and my dad and all them smoke, so it's like now you know I smoke a cigar. I'm like this.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't you open this. Like you a grown man, but as young boys like you grown man.
You had to sound like this too.
I ain't know how to do that. But I didn't know how to inhale. So but like the stuff that I tried to do, I didn't fit in. I didn't look right doing it. I didn't fit in doing it.
Yeah. That's a big thing too. That's a big thing.
Inhale. I'm like, well, how you supposed to inhale? Like you breathe every day. Subconsciously you
That's
inhale.
exactly how I got us fucking in trouble.
Right.
I did smoke Black and Milds though.
I got a funny story, and this one I realized that peer pressure
Is a Black and Mild? What is a Black and Mild?
tobacco.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's a thin cigar.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
One of my ex cousins. I was down there one day. Yeah, and man was with the bull, and the bull was a menace. Yeah, I said it.
I just was making sure. I just was making sure.
Hey man, it happens. So we was with the bull like all day. We was walking down the street on Castor, and there used to be like a store where they had like cards and all the other stuff like that. The basketball cards, football, Yu-Gi-Oh, all the other good stuff. And the bull went in there, and he was like, I don't know how he did it. Me and Main Man was talking to the bull. He jumps around the counter and starts stealing, so the bull chases him out. Cool. So we act like we ain't no bull. We wound up meeting up with him later. And boy, like, yeah, I'm out to smoke. Yeah, I'm out. First of all, and please don't take this the wrong way. You know how you young and it's like that little badass little white boy? He was the badass little white boy. So it was like, no, I'm out. So I left. And I'm in the crib. Main man come on, walk past his pop. Hey, dad. Hey, son. You smoking reefer?
Reefer. Yeah, that
He
word
was
for a
like-
long time.
He was like, no. He said, I smell reefer on you, son.
You think I'm stupid?
He said, no, I wasn't smoking it. I'm at the top of the steps cracking up. This nigga about to get killed. He said, no, like, I was around when they was smoking it. So he said, well, let me smell your hands. Dickhead. Goes like this. Weed is on your hands. He says, son, you smell like reefer. And it's on your hands. He said, no, they passed it to me and I passed it off. I'm at the top of the steps like, dickhead. That does not make... No.
I did that before.
Dickhead. For what?
Cause it was like, yo, you hit? No, he got it.
No, it's like, no. Yeah.
You right.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what? Like,
This nigga Matrix the Blunt.
it's tripping. No. It's actually 3. Forgot the first one.
Yeah.
But no, like, and it was like, I mean, like, after I got to a certain age, like, peer pressure didn't do nothing. But like you said, the peer pressure hit me again in high school because it was just like, yo, I need to see what that feel like. Like, I just need to see what that feel like.
See what that thing like. Yo, so it's not on here, but does peer pressure have the adverse effect? Like your parents just being strict on you, and you just like, you know what? Since you being so strict, fuck it. Let me go out here and get an OD. Like,
So that for me, no. My mom wasn't really super strict on me because I was always around older people. Like, and even like now, I'm usually around older people. So it was like Brian. It was me, Brian, the boy across the street, Matt, his sister Jenny, the boy up the street, Justin. It was all older than me. So I was like the young boy out of the bunch. So as long as Brian was going, we was Gucci. Like, Brian used to borrow my mom's car. We out. Why? Because I'm with Brian. So it was never on. My mom tried to get strict with me when I got older. Like, you messed up, man, because I'm out here in these streets.
how about you, man?
Ask the question one more time.
Can or have your parents the strictness, the peer pressure,
So
have its adverse, the adverse.
So my
effect?
parents weren't strict, right? But here's the difference between me and my cousins. Them niggas got bailed out when they got in trouble. So when they got in trouble, whether they got in jail or anything, they had a safe haven to go to. My pop wasn't playing that shit. You will sit your dumb ass in that motherfucker and ride it the fuck out.
My mom did tell me that. I ain't got no money to get you out of here.
So but my pop had a way of like saying it, like, and that's why we lived like up northeast for a couple of years, and then we lived up. That's how we ended up Alany for a couple of years, because he just wanted to get out the hood or like get out of Southwest. That was his stumping grounds. So because it was his stumping grounds, if he ain't want nothing from his his street life or anything to come, and I mean,
So he pulled a Jeffrey before Jeffrey pulled it on the new Bel Air.
well, not all the way, because he straight left his kid. They
They told me he was kid. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they did.
To make a long story short, it was that was what's best for business.
Yeah. But it was that's what it was. Like my mom left that stuff up to my pop. Like, and my pop was just like, I knew, like, no, I ain't getting bailed out. But and that's how I ended up with my OG in those situations, because my cousins was like, no, you good, you ain't doing this with us. Until like I found a homie. Like, they ain't let me when the Master Keys was popping and niggas was stealing cars. My cousins didn't let me ride with them.
Okay.
Now I did one time, and I did horrible driving, and I got out. Come to find out later on that night, they stole another one and banged that bitch out. So I would have been in that one if I'd have stayed, right? And then my uncle actually ratted on us. But it was stuff like that. So then when I come back around when I come back around Penrose, and one of the homies ran away, got a Master Key, like, dog, we gotta use these joints on Mercury's. We gotta use. He like, how you know that? My cousins up north, up Logan, they do this shit. Word? Now my dumb ass is out there with Johnny's on my side of town, as opposed to being with my cousins of Logan. You know what I mean? So it was like, whatever my cousins didn't let me do,
You did with somebody else.
I did with somebody else. But it was older. I was older when I was doing that shit. Like, that shit was popping off when we was like 14, 15 years old. So I always say it. I jumped off the porch late. And when I jumped off the porch, well, outside of sex, that was 14. But everything, all the street shit, all the dumb shit, I jumped off the porch late with that.
You know what's funny though? Because I was 14. I was 14 and I lost my virginity. But the story was I was 13. Like I said, it was a year later. But for me, because I graduated at 17, so I was in high school. I was 13 in 9th grade. Mm-hmm. And I'm not gonna say it's unheard of because it probably was now, it's when my birthday falls or whatever. So, and I think that has a lot to do with like why I wasn't involved in a lot, because like again, everybody was older than me. I was the younger one out of like every crew. Like I'm the youngest one on the pod. No, damn, that my stuff is. But like people probably wouldn't know that. You see what I'm saying? Like they would probably like just look at us like, oh, this, whatever. But
Talked about my gray hair, bro. I don't have any hair.
Nigga.
Next caller. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I got a quick story, and then we're gonna go keep pushing. I was dating some girl who actually, their parents, like the peer pressure, tell them about it, had the adverse effect. Because the moment, I think I said this, the moment that something happened to her mom, she was the fuck up out of there.
You said the moment something happened to her mom?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like her mom had not a severe stroke, what did they call it? Not a slight stroke or something? Is that what they call it? Mild stroke. There we go. Yeah. Mom had a mild stroke. The moment her mom had a mild stroke, she was gone.
What you mean by gone?
She just like left. She like went to like she lived in Voorhees, and she was like going to fucking Newark, like just out
to see her mom.
Huh?
She was out to take care of her mom, or
no? She left her mom.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because her mom was strict and shit. Like the very first time that we went.
Oh, she felt like that was her getaway.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah,
got you.
Bro, I ain't know what you was saying.
Yeah. That's why I said it had that adverse effect.
So she was out.
She was gone. So it was crazy because, and her mom was kind of strict and it was wild because she was 19 and I was 17. Right? So she graduated, was in college and all that shit. So like when we our very first date, her mom had to be there. One time we went to the movies.
Like at the table with y'all? Or
yeah, like in order for me to date your daughter or talk to your daughter, like I get the whole you want to have a conversation with me, but like having a whole date about it was weird to me.
Yeah, she worked the door.
So then we went out on a date to the mall in Jersey, and her mom said, "All right, call me when y'all finished." We went to go eat and went to the movies. Her mom told us that she ran an errand, and was out sitting in the parking lot waiting for us until once the movie, because she called, she's like, "Mom, the movie's over." She's like, "All right, I'm in the parking lot."
So is that considered strict, or is that considered you just protective of your child and want to make sure never happens to your child?
It could be both.
It could be both.
Because strict is you ain't going.
But my whole thing is, the mother knew my family.
No, I get that. But strict is you're not going.
But see, the thing is, it can teeter. It can blur the lines. Like, damn, like
I can see it blurring the lines more.
You giving me freedom. You giving me freedom, but
I'm watching.
That's beyond watching. Like on some real shit.
Don't laugh too goddamn hard.
Yeah, funniest shit happened. She went on my prom. Joined on my prom, and the person who was supposed to take my girl back to, because she was my girl at the time, back to Jersey, dipped off. He dipped off. Was in the club. I ain't gonna tell him. He went to a club. He was out. Boom. I was going to the homies. I was going to IHOP with the homies. Had to get her on, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. My mom said that she could. First of all, mind you, the lady knew my family. Like, watched my family grow up. She told her mom that, no, he about to go. So just so you have some comfortability, he's about to leave. He about to spend the night over his friend's house. Da 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 da. She can stay here, or you can pick her up in the morning. Said, fuck that. She came to pick her up. And I don't know how far Voorhees, New Jersey is from Philly in a car, but it felt like she got there in 10 minutes.
I think it's like a good 40 minutes.
She got there in 10.
Oh shit.
So it's just like, damn. And then like that, that's why I'm saying, like, I think sometimes it can have the adverse effect. With being, the peer pressure and being strict.
Yeah.
So keep it pushing along, and you actually already brought this up a little bit. The benefits of being street smart, even if you aren't from the streets. What are those benefits?
So, my bad.
You shaking the day.
You stupid. I am the one out of my family who I'm not the gangster. I'm not the street nigga. I'm not. I know my mom has a thing like you always wanted to be gangster. No, I just wanted respect, and I think respect goes every way. That's not just for gangsters. That's for people. Period. But all my family was the G's. Like you heard in the song, my niggas was BGs and juvies, and my Wayne are not. Meaning like BG, it was baby gangsters, and they was juveniles. And my Wayne was the one who was with him, but he ain't really do no crazy shit. Like he
was also too young,
and he was too young, but he ain't get shot because he was out there in the streets. He accidentally shot himself. I'm not saying I accidentally shot myself, but shit like that. I mean, like my niggas, my family, they was the goons and shit. But just having them gave me the opportunity to learn certain things. You know what I mean? Like fast talking niggas. No, man, because I was saying when I was over there, I was thinking like, wow. He be on that type of shit. Yeah, no, we don't do those. Yo, my man, slow that shit down if you want to talk to me. Like point blank period. Like it's shit like that. Like when you,
I think that's kind of out of pocket because some people can't help the fact that they talk fast.
Depending on the situation, bro.
But you got a lot of people they talk fast because they're nervous, and it could have just been that they didn't fit in with that particular crowd. But like, and you can usually tell when a person doesn't fit in. But and it's just from my observation, you could be a street nigga, but you still nervous around certain situations. It's my personal opinion, though.
Yeah, that could be it too. I mean, well, just specifically being around, like you know when you in an environment and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
As an adult, yes.
Yeah, we all. I mean, as young boys too. Like you don't just go into a part. Like if you from, dog. I remember one time, I was leaving Antoine crib, and my homie Sierra lived around the corner from Antoine. So as I'm walking to the train to go home, like leaving Antoine crib, I see Sierra cousins. So I'm talking to their cousins. Remember back in the day when niggas was like, yo, don't come to our neighborhood try and get our chicks and shit like that?
Never experienced.
Do you ever experience that?
I've heard something like that, yeah.
So like that was like a big thing back in the day. Like don't come to my hood. Like
I never messed with chicks in my hood, so that rule didn't apply to me, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of niggas know about that. Mm-hmm. So I go Logan. I get on the train. I'm sitting there, I'm waiting for the train. I turn around. No, I didn't even turn around. I heard, yo, that nigga go right there. I turn around like, who the fuck is that nigga? Like, so I see 7 niggas. I'm like, I'ma die if they hop this train. Shout out Ladu. He probably don't watch this shit, but shout out Ladu. Ladu was the 8th nigga. Came down. He was like, yo, no, that's Twine cousin. They like, Twine who? Antoine, nigga, that's Twine cousin. Saved my fucking life. Shout out to Twine. Having his, yeah, I mean. But, and shout out to Ladu for being that 8th nigga to see who I was. Because if Ladu wasn't there, it don't matter. If Ladu wasn't there, I could have been a goner that day. Them niggas was there. It's 8 of them. I could have been on them fucking tracks. But it's shit like that, like just knowing, like at that point, where was I gonna go? Like, wasn't me being around a whole bunch of street people? It was nothing for me to do at that moment. Like, what type of, as a non-street young boy or non-young gangster young boy, what was I gonna do in that moment when I'm about to deal with a street moment on train tracks? You know what I'm saying? So it's certain situations where it's like, you could be around the people all you want. You could learn. You could pick up different things here and there. But every situation ain't gonna give you that grace to like handle it a safer way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that should be shaky sometimes.
A little shaky. So I'm still not a street nigga. My dad had a lot of conversations, so I definitely got like some knowledge of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you can definitely not being a street person, but understanding the streets.
Mm-hmm.
It gets you out of a lot of situations because you just think.
Facts.
So let's just say like it was some neighborhoods I just wouldn't go to when I was like younger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or even like if I'm walking up the street and I've seen it several times and people do it and they really don't pay attention to the fact they do it. If you walking up the street and you in the hood, and there's 7 niggas on the right side of the street, you gonna walk past them 7 niggas or you gonna cross over? I don't give a damn if you walk in the street like, yeah, what happened? Oh, all right, I've been in a minute.
Facts.
You cause a whole diversion, bro. Or you walk down, you got your headphones on, you start rapping all loud like you crazy. Y'all not about to diddy bop. Y'all what's wrong with me, bro? There's no way. Talking all that stuff while my name is biblical. No, it's not. Not at all. But you're not going to jump me though. But I mean, like, and even the times that
that's some real shit. That's some
they don't want to admit it though.
Shit. I did it one time. Dumbest shit I ever did. I heard one boy say, "This nigga stupid." I started walking fast. I was stupid.
This nigga stupid.
But yeah, now I've got rolled on several times, and it's just crazy because like I'll get up and walk off like ain't nothing happened because my dad told me how to ball up.
Mm-hmm.
So you dirty nigga, pussy, walking right off. I'm not looking to see. I'm not going because I mean I'm gonna catch one of these niggas at some point, but I ain't gotta like sit there and look like I'm gonna get you. No. I'm gonna see you again.
Yep.
Catch you.
Go ahead, sir.
So for me, there's definitely benefits of it. Trust and believe.
This nigga really bald. Though.
Yeah.
Stupid.
It's a benefit for the fact that, like, first of all, I'm far from a street nigga. I tell you from the jump. Nope. I lived in the ghetto. I ain't ghetto. I ain't from the streets. So for me, the benefit is knowing what danger looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You see 2 niggas that don't look like they know each other arguing.
And you actually, I'm about to ask a question. Go ahead.
You get your fucking Sonic the Hedgehog on, and, scram somewhere else.
I used to watch fights from a distance.
I mean, like, it's just knowing what danger looks like. Or what it like, not even what it looks like as well, like what it sounds like. You see, or that's the ball that be on this block Monday through Friday, 3 times on Saturday and 5 on Sunday. That's his corner. He don't mess with nobody if you don't mess with him. You're a young boy. You don't head nod and keep it pushing. And you go to the store, you get your shit and you keep it pushing.
Listen.
You know what I mean? So if you go into the store and you see him arguing with another nigga that you ain't never seen before,
You don't go in there.
I ain't that hungry right now, bro. I don't need them motherfucking
I don't need them
snacks.
snacks.
You gonna say chalk outline.
All right.
I don't need them snacks, bro. Matter of fact, let me go down to the other corner store that I really
Because
don't
there's
like.
always
that
one
much.
on another corner store.
I don't really bang with them that much, but I'm gonna go to this joint today. So it's definitely benefits of it, and like I said, it's benefits of it to, like, as you get older, like so you won't get swindled and shit, and because people out here
Again, learning how people talk.
Yeah.
Different like the way people talk is crucial.
And the thing is, the way people talk now, it's not even like technology has evolved so much, so you can get swindled online.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's more like.
So it's street smarts though, because it doesn't help. Like when you're street smart about shit, like, nah, he playing.
Street smart is more of a physical John though. Well, I don't want to say.
Not really. I'm gonna tell you why. The one thing my dad told me: when you go
I just feel like that's wise. Period. Like being wise. When you say
I'm
street
with you on
smart,
that.
that's why I feel like it got to be. If it ain't a 1-on-1 or like a face to face, you know what I mean? Then if it's over the phone, like I see you talking gangster over the phone, like when Main Man was talking to me gangster.
Yo, one time I was about to get jumped. Street Smart popped in. I threw dirt in the nigga's eyes.
Did y'all? That's street smart. That's street smart. Y'all ever got robbed?
I had a gun to me.
I
ran.
almost got robbed.
So shout out to you running. This is why it's street smart.
But that wasn't street smarts to run.
You don't think so?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. So for those of y'all listening, if you live in Albany or whatever, 6th and 5th and Champlain, where Fisher Park is, it's dark and it goes in a curve.
Yep.
So as I'm walking up the hill, 2 bulls they was behind me on the other side. Came up, they walked up, and then they was like talking, and then the one bull came back, and it was like they was talking to each other. He's like, "Yo, like what happened?" And he walked off.
Where was you coming from?
A cookout, literally on 7th and Nidro, bro. Like we just graduated. So they was talking, and then the one bull walked up like, he's like, "What happened, bro?" So as I'm walking, somebody tapped my shoulder, turned around the bull like, "Yo, dog, what's up?" I looked through the whole barrel, and I just took off running. The reason why I say it wasn't smart, if these niggas really wanted to shoot, I could have been fucking dead or paralyzed. You shot me in my back for me running. That's why I said it wasn't street smarts. The street smarts would have been me sitting there like, yo, this is where, for me at least, this is where me not having it could have got me killed, or it could have just got me mangled. I had nothing at all, but in my mind, you gonna kill me because I ain't got nothing.
This is why I think it's street smart, because you had a thought. The story I'm about to tell you was when this
and
was
I ran in a zigzag.
How is that not street smart? The fact that you had the weird thought to think about an option.
I mean,
an option and some street shit. That's street smart to me. This ain't street smart. Remember when I told y'all me and Donnie walked home and I had the condom on? I got the hat. I lost my virginity on my birthday.
Is this the gene, y'all?
Huh?
Is this the gene situation?
No. The Dickie suit?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to double back. I got it on my birthday. Called it the next day. I'm gonna be home. My mom gonna be gone. I wanted to double back. I wanted to have sex twice. Didn't have sex twice. So on the way back, anybody in Southwest, well, I don't think it's a Southwest thing, but I stopped at Players. If you remember back in the day, like in the early 2000s, it was a joint called Players on 65th, 66 in Woodland. Stopped at Players. That's when Dickie suits was popping. Got the army green Dickie suit. Boom. So the day before, I had the I got the brown jaw. I got the brown Dickie suit. Came back. He said, "Yo, we gonna have your size for the army green joints tomorrow." Cool. Boom. Stop there and get the joint. I'm walking down Woodland. I get to 68th Street. My dumb ass, not street smart. This is like just not being street smart. I don't know shit about Saybrook. I don't know shit about 68th Street, right? I should have stayed my ass on Woodland until I got the island, and to Island, all the way up to Elmwood. That's what I should have did. No, my dumb ass want to cut through blocks and shit. I go down 68th.
That was definitely not street smart. You didn't tell the story yet.
I go down 68th. I go down Saybrook. I think Saybrook is like the second street or the second or third street after Woodland. I'm in the middle of the block. I see a nigga walking up. I turn around. It's a nigga walking in the street behind me. The only option I didn't think of an option. This is why I said the fact that you thought to run and then you said something said zigzag that motherfucker. And you zigzag that motherfucker. My dumb ass, I didn't drop the bag. I didn't think of nothing. I didn't say drop the bag so they could take it. If I'm gonna get robbed, they just gonna take the bag. They ain't gonna take me. They ain't gonna take my life for nothing. I didn't think of nothing. I literally dumb shit. Just kept walking. Like, it could have been naive too. Like, maybe they won't do nothing. Dumb, like just not thinking strategically at all. Man, this shit happened so fast. Like I'm walking in the street, then I don't remember what side of the street that I wanted to get back on, but when I decided to do it,
it was too late.
It was too late. The nigga was right here. The nigga was, huh?
It was at that moment that you knew.
It was too late. They was right there. Boy had the gun out. It was a Taurus. The reason why I know it was a Taurus is because my man, when I started getting into guns, my man had the same Taurus.
All right, well, there, I see your man Roger because ain't that your friend? No.
But I was like, yo, I got robbed with that same John. He was like, how you remember that? I said, because I was scared as shit.
It was
and
him.
I froze.
It was him.
It wasn't him.
It was him.
It wasn't him.
Y'all still cool today? Nope. It was him.
Remember, we can boot that name out too. Remember the story I told you about Shorty? Came to, it was him. But he was big. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. He gonna gain 300 pounds in a year. Like, but no, but like the fact, like I just remembered it. Like it was dark as shit, right on that block. But for some reason, when he pulled that gun out, it was bright as a motherfucker. And I seen the wooden handle, and I seen the sharp ass pullback trigger. I'm like, and I just froze. That's not street smart when you freeze. I don't think that's street smart when you freeze. Because like you can stop in place and like, yo man, like I say something, distract them. I
don't think that's a sense. Nigga, somebody. It's a moment, bro. You forget by your phone.
Yeah, that was the fright of flight, John. Everybody got that.
Not him. He ran and zigzagged.
That's flight. His fright made him fly.
So fright to me, or flight was an option.
It was.
My guy. I was at 5th in Cheltenham. 5th in Champlos. I ran all the way to 2nd in Champlos. Right?
That's not.
Didn't stop. Then when I finally stopped and started to catch my breath, I looked back. It was a dog chasing me. So now I'm on 2nd Street, cutting through Linton, Widener, all that to get home. Just to get in front of Getty gas station, and I don't even see the dog no more. Once I'm running, I'm not looking back.
And I was running.
No way.
Yo, so I
froze, man. I froze. All I remember is young boy run that shit. That's all I remember. I ain't even dropped the bag. He took the bag from me. Like that's how froze I was. Everything was just like
he said, "Run it."
And here's the other thing. The only time my mom and dad's gonna hear about this is now. The reason why I didn't tell them is because at that moment I didn't have a car at the time. At that moment I knew it was gonna be a lot of shit put in place, a lot of strict shit put in place. Yo, you can't go up to your cousin's crib no more. We gotta drive you. You can't stay out this late. So I just let that shit ride.
Bro,
I robbed before.
I didn't want to be out that late.
I definitely got robbed before. Well, let me rephrase this.
They put a gun to me, mom. Like what?
Oh, you told him?
Yeah. Whatever. I'm running for my dog.
So at that, you got to remember, my cousins was out there. So if they would have found out, it would have stopped all types of fun.
Cousin was out there. I didn't want to be out there with him. You tripping?
I didn't either. I just wanted to be outside though.
I didn't want to be outside. It got too dark.
Yeah,
in
like
the house.
I mean, so it wasn't like it was like now. Like we talked about that on other season 2 episode. Like we was able to be outside, and have fun. Like
after that,
so I'm not gonna say I got robbed. Niggas attempted to rob me. So I guess this is where my street smarts came in. So I was going to meet my mom because I good grades and shit.
You about to say I was going to meet Maya. I said we would have never got married.
Oh no, I was
going to meet Tasha and I got robbed. We would not be married.
No, I was in 9th grade when this happened. I was going to go meet my mom to go because she said you did good. You know, all your grades is good. I want you to meet me at my job so you can go to GameStop and get you a game. I was like, all right, bet. So I'm gonna just hurry up and speed through this because the ending is mad. It made me mad as shit. So I go at the school. I go down to the sub. I get to City Hall. I had a flip phone, but the flip phone didn't have no fucking minutes on it. So some bulls that looked like they was like, you know, they was definitely bigger than me, was like, yo, young boy, what's up? Nothing. What's up? Right? So it was like, what you got on you? I was like,
This nigga.
here you go. This is me. The only thing I got on me is this phone here that doesn't have any minutes. So
That's what you said.
yeah. So what happened was an older person heard me. Like, if y'all leave that young man alone,
That's street smart.
and they stop fucking with me.
An option. He thought of an option. I fucking froze.
So
deer in the headlight.
Yo, it remind me of the kid that walked into the house and start getting scared. He be like, I'm by myself.
So here's the part that pissed me off, right? So I called my mom. I had like 57 pockets. I called my mom, right? She says,
Payphones is still around.
she says, oh, I meant to tell you, you don't have to meet me at my job. I got the game here for you at the house.
Man, we got rumble, man. I'm got rolled on. Y'all almost took my phone with no minutes on it. Like, is you crazy?
I was like, yo, you can't be serious. You can't be serious.
See? Shout out to y'all having options. My dumb ass.
Here's another thing I do. If I'm on the sub and people get on, it's like a bunch of them, like 6 niggas get on, they all like that. No, I'm going to the next card because you ain't getting me. You will not.
That's a fact.
You're
yeah.
not.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't do the L at night to this day. I don't do the L at night. Nope.
So, moving right along, didn't mean to do that. The generational differences with these conversations. I feel like some generations, and again, I don't really know which one to piggyback off of. But no, I can honestly be real. I don't think when you have these conversations, the new generation doesn't want to tell you about the streets. They'll tell you about other things, but they don't want to tell you about.
You said the new generation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Elaborate a little. What you mean?
Yeah, because I'm lost with that too.
so. Our parents.
You mean the younger than us, right?
Not even younger than us. There's some people that's old, that our age who's having children who don't want to teach their kids about the streets.
And that's the one thing that I love that he does. I might not
Oh, yeah,
agree with
facts.
some of the stuff, but
There's definitely some parents who don't want to teach millennials don't want to teach their kids about everything.
Yeah.
And I respect the shit out of you for saying you took TY down K&A and shit. And just showed
He still don't agree with it.
nope, I don't agree with it. I understand why you did it, but hell no.
then you say y'all took like a train ride and shit like that.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
done,
so
yeah.
you showed him.
Yeah.
You know, listen, we don't have to be here, but this
He
is
said, son, that's a tweaker.
and this here is what we like to call a leaner. They will get to the ground 90 inches from the ground and then pop the fuck back up.
No, yeah.
It's bad, though.
And then they'll look at you like you did something wrong.
And look at you like, look, here they go.
Bruh, ain't nothing. Listen,
You can't even see me.
bro, I was on my way to work and a fucking tweaker was on the bus. First of all, I'm going all the way out fucking Horsham. Bull leans. I'm in the corner, in the back of the bus in the corner. He leans all the way. His head is this far from my fucking knee. I said, I get up. Like, I'm like, yo, bro. I said, bro, I'm gonna let you lay here.
Street smarts.
I get up. He looked at me like I was.
Like, what you moving for, bro?
Yeah, nigga, your fucking forehead was this close to my knee.
You need that knee.
Fuck out of
Hey,
here.
look. You go.
I was actually aiming for you, knee, nigga. Why you moving?
Like
I ain't get there yet.
One swift upward knee flex or whatever. He would have had a concussion. He probably would have been dead. That's how close that motherfucker was to my fucking kneecap.
Hey, yo.
I will. I remember. I want to say it was sex, or it was something about girls.
Mm-hmm.
That TY mom. I was like, your mom ain't talking to you about that? He was like, no, dad. Like she said she don't want to talk to me about it. I was like, why not? She said,
A lot of females say that.
he said, cause he said she was like, cause you still my baby. I ain't ready for you to have those conversations. And
That's the issue.
we're men, so we're gonna feel like that. We're not women, so we're never gonna know how they understand, how they feel about that.
Correct, but I think that even though we're men, if I was to ever have a child or whatever the case may be, I still will. If it was a girl, I would want my daughter to know about sex to protect herself.
If you had a daughter, right?
Yeah,
because we're men.
I would hope her mom would do the same.
What the fuck?
The reason why I'm reversing it is because men, when they have my baby girl can never grow up.
We definitely. That's why I said us. Like we all with it. We for it.
Yeah.
Like, so that was more the reason why the conversations with him, yeah, I mean, went that way. What's up?
I'm biased. I'm not for it for my daughter.
Alright. A young fly nigga out there.
Understand this, like, it's a conversation that you have to have. That don't mean I want to have it.
That's a given, bro. That's automatic.
That's just one of them things, like,
You think I wanted to show here T.Y. what herpes bumps look like?
Yep, you did.
No, I had to.
Not that early.
Shit.
This is what blue waffle looks like.
Shit.
That shit makes somebody never want to have sex.
Man, look, bro. So as far as
foolish, you could show me all of everything back in the day. It just made me go to the store and buy more condoms.
Well, XG's ain't had that shit.
Yo, XG's ain't have a lot. Like, Google is bored. Like, bro, we had XG's.
Yeah, Google be drawing. And I found out that you can't Google what you call him, Evan Fournier. You can't Google him. Because
why not?
Don't do it. I heard of some disturbing shit. If you ever Google Evan Fournier, the
basketball player?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
XG's ain't no.
Is Jeeves still dead?
Bro, I don't fucking know.
He next to wall, though.
Don't do it, Aunt. This nigga about to do it.
Please don't do it. Can you do it when we leave?
Yeah. Do it when we leave.
I don't even want to know.
Because if you get startled,
bro, your screen gonna break again. You better stop.
Again, right?
You get startled, my nigga.
I know how to reset. Factory reset now.
Volume up, volume down, and hold the button.
Yeah, I ain't know that. No, so when it comes to these were the conversations. I told you what how my mom felt when she found out that you fucking. But as far as the street shit go, my pop definitely, those conversations were in depth, and that's because he came from that lifestyle and he made it his business to not have his kids in that lifestyle, or he tried his best. You know what I mean? We all did our shit, but that's part of the game. The sex, though, you put a condom on, I still got it on. You still got it on? Man, you gonna wrap that shit up and throw it away? Alright. That's where it stopped. So, the diseases, like, it's diseases out here, but it wasn't like these are all the diseases, and these are what is what it looked like, and
these are the ones you can catch even though you're wearing a condom.
Shit like that. Like, even if just because the tip of your man is covered, don't mean you can't get nothing when your skin touch. If you go all the way in, I told T.Y., you can put a condom on. But let's just say if you go all the way in, because you just want to.
You're going to learn what a long dick look like.
But if your skin just so happened to touch her juices, you can still catch something.
Citric acid.
My dad didn't have those conversations. He said, make sure you wear a condom. However, my mom was upset when she found out that I was having sex. And then she tried to scare me out of having sex, and felt too good, Mom. There was nothing that you can do to persuade me from getting coochie again. It's nothing. Nothing.
I remember my pop told me and my cousins not to eat Gucci.
My dad used to call them fur burgers. I didn't understand it.
I never understood it either. Until you got older. Like, who the fuck you talking about munching carpet? The fuck is that?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
Yo, I sat there and told T.Y., I said, all right, what's the name of your private part? He said a penis. I said, what else is it called? He said, a wee-wee? I said, what else? Because he was trying to avoid dick.
Yeah.
I was like, what else is it called? He was like, Dad. I'm like, what else is it called? He like, a dick. I'm like, what else is it called? He like, I don't know, a Johnson, a Pecker, my ball. Like it's.
All you had to do was let him watch the Austin Powers movie.
So I just started like naming other names for a penis, and then I started like with some females, vagina. What else is it called? And he was like,
The pussy.
a kitty cat. I was like, what else is it called? He was like,
So you made it like uncomfortable.
I was like, a
but kind
pussy.
you made it uncomfortable, but kind of fun at the same time. So
at the same time. So like, dog, like. You gonna be out here like shout out to Miss Michelle. Miss Michelle is TY grandma. She called the boobs the who ladies. She called her vagina the cool girl.
Mighty call them the good and plenties.
The good and I like that. But it's like, so I just was like, yo, like Private Parts got all these names. Like I want you to be privy to these things. Like I don't want you to just like niggas just be coming up. Like when I told you, he said the young boy came to him, was like they was playing ball. He came to the court. He was like, "Yo, where y'all coming from?" He was like, "Where you coming from?" He was like, "Getting some pussy from the shorty up on what you call him, such street."
Oh, you say he started talking about it.
Yeah, he started talking about it. He was like, "What it look like?" What you mean? What it look like? What it look like? What color was it? It was pink. He said, "What the clit look like though?" And he was like, "What?" Yeah, nigga, you ain't get no ass, dog.
Can I be honest, though? A lot of niggas gonna look at the clip, dog.
Y'all better learn how to eat the pussy.
You ain't gotta look at it, though. Your eyes are closed. You might eat, who you pussy like this?
Me?
I want to see where every crevice.
Go.
I want to see your face.
Look, and then look at it.
You like that? Huh? You like that, don't you?
Yo, maybe it's just me. I'm like James Brown when in that video when he came up sweating.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Sweaty shit.
Man. Real shit, man. Like
Pussies are ugly, bro.
Not all pussies are.
I ain't never seen a cute one. That's why. I mean, you know what? Wanna why? Because I saw about 3 or 5.
That was not what you were supposed to say.
Nope. Kept my eyes closed. Can't see the eyes closed.
He was not supposed to say that.
Why you holding my hand like that? Let me go.
Dog, you
You
stupid.
ain't never seen Birdie Pussy?
Peekaboo.
Didn't Plies come up with a song called Birdie Pussy?
Yeah,
Eyes.
that was good.
Eyes is closed.
Yeah, you tripping, bro.
You are.
What you doing?
Stupid. But yeah, man, the sex conversations out. Yeah, we definitely and Shar do her thing too. She be having them conversations with him too. She have the more understanding girls and teenage girls conversations with him. So yeah, I mean, shout out to her for that because that's one of the ones I can't have with him. I can have it with him, but from a woman's standpoint, like until his mom feel comfortable. Yeah, I mean, because Shar started that shit early.
Did they go on a date yet?
Huh?
Did they go on a date yet?
No. We gotta get that popping. We do gotta get that, especially now since he older. Like we got definitely. I'm gonna do it this summer. Content.
Absolutely. However, I still think you should show him all that he should do.
Oh yeah, we did say that, right? We did say that, right?
So,
Yeah.
he's like, you
Both
said
ways.
you were like go, and I was like, no, like just show what you should do. Blah 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 blah. It's like don't let him know that you're going to be there. Like like let Charlotte go be there or whatever, but be somewhere just like on the like they walk to the table, right? You in the tuck somewhere, like you get there before them. You in the tuck. You let the people know, because you want to see if you're gonna pull a chair out for her or not.
Yeah.
Deduction. Didn't pull a table out. Didn't hold the door. Deduction.
And
You failed, nigga.
Give him enough money so at the end of the night when the bill comes, she can give the bill to him and see what he gonna do. Don't tell him that part though, but see what he gonna do.
Gotcha. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I like that idea.
We definitely gonna do that. Yeah, we gonna get it popping this summer.
You got pumped, little nigga. you failed.
Yeah, no, we gonna do that this summer.
Man, let's keep it pushing, man. This is the last branch that or topic that we not topic, but you know, the importance of our freedom when we were younger.
One time.
The importance of our freedom.
Oh yeah.
Your parents.
Jeezy got a song on Thug Motivation 101 called "Don't Get Caught." You could do your thing, homie. You ain't got what you say, but it's still one rule, player. Don't get caught.
So
you know, my pastor said something very, very profound yesterday, and I'm actually glad that you actually brought that up. Let's just say the stuff that you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
T.Y. did the same thing that you did, right? But he gets caught doing it. Are you more mad that he did it, or are you more mad that he did it and got caught? Because you was moving a certain way and didn't get caught.
That he did it.
Okay.
Yeah, that he did it. I just I'm lucky that I didn't get caught. I'm lucky. And and to think that I did the shit without my cousins.
No, all right. Well,
because that's the thing. Like I went on my own and did it with niggas that I really didn't know like that, except my OG. But the other dumb, stupid shit, the Johnnies and all the other stupid shit, stealing bike. Remember when Mongooses was like real big with the gold pegs and shit? Like they used to steal them Johns up that way. They used to go like to the white neighborhoods up there, like Jenkintown, Abington and shit, and steal them Johns, or Shellingham, and steal them Johns up there. We went over to Eden. Stole them shits right off of people's lawns.
So my freedom,
dumb shit like that. So like
the dumb shit that I did with the freedom that I had, I'm not gonna go into detail because I'm not trying to out myself.
Nigga, you 30. Oh, this is like 3 years ago or so?
No, it was not 3 years ago.
Oh,
it's just I don't want to out my wife.
What y'all gonna be?
No, Monty's solid. She probably won't.
No, it's not about her.
She ain't other people.
It's just, bruh. It's just certain things that we were doing that we shouldn't be doing at a certain location.
Man, you don't tell that story.
Cause now I want to know. You ain't tell me nothing.
Oh no, this is before I met you.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh well, yeah.
No,
I mean,
what I'm saying
we
tried to say it, but you ain't say nothing just now. That's what I'm saying.
The freedom. When I got 18, 19. The
Does
freedom.
her mom listen to the pod?
Huh?
Does her mom listen to the pod?
She wasn't at her mom's house.
That's not an ask you. Does her mom
No.
listen to the Then You It's Free Game?
I mean, as long as she wasn't. We done had to bleep out shit that was at my mom.
Exactly. There was a lot of shit that was at my house.
Oh, it's your mom.
You feel me? You feel me?
I mean, but was it worse than mine?
No, it's not worse than that, big fella.
That's bad. Yeah. We cutting that out.
Say it.
No, get the fuck out of here. I said that. Move back here. We skipping that shit.
I had to flip the...
We cut that shit out. We definitely cut that shit out.
You gotta keep it on YouTube, though. You got to.
What?
Oh no.
Why? Because we only get a little bit of view?
Spice Gang. She did what?
Oh shit.
Boot that shit back in. We ain't taking that shit out. And we're back, motherfucker.
So yeah, the things that we did with our freedom was drawing. You know, like I can say this part because when I was a young boy, you know, the dry humping shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pull my pipe out with penis inside, grinding and shit.
That ain't dry humping, my nigga.
It's not dry. It's not. Fuck.
You pull main man out,
Yeah.
and dry hump.
Yeah.
No, you trying to get rug burn on your dick.
Is it safe to say that as a young boy we was using pipe? My dick.
Yeah.
You didn't have a dick, sir. You didn't have a pipe. I was 18. You had a pipe. You had an old dick at 18. I would hope.
But yeah, like the freedom for me was more being like, you know, just doing dumb shit sexually because I didn't have a job. I was going to school. I'm not paying for a hotel.
Cause the hotel.
Because let me tell you something. You gonna get this dick on this couch. And we both gonna enjoy it. And then we're gonna finish watching. We're gonna watch SpongeBob afterwards.
I think everybody has a fair share of giving out dick on the couch.
You know what I mean? So that's where my freedom come from. Like my freedom, it was important as far as everything else, but I did draw.
No.
When it comes to
Don't even start. We don't know where you're going. Nope. Nope.
Bro, go ahead, because I feel he
gonna draw.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I had a little bit too much freedom, but I didn't use it the way that a lot of people thought that I should have, or the way that some other people at the table may have used the freedom. But even at that, I don't know, like even when I had the free time, it was like stages. Like one stage I'm riding my bike, one stage me and Brian rollerblading around the city, or around the neighborhood rather. Yeah, I'm hitting whatever coming through, but it wasn't what I could have did, and what I did is two different levels.
I was wrong.
With the amount of freedom that I had at a young age.
I just remember something. I was wrong.
No, I drew.
No.
But I ain't draw.
Is this a boot?
No.
First one was a boot. That was definitely a boot.
All right, so I'm gonna say boop.
Because that one was a boop is the reason why I just say what I just said.
I'm gonna say boop, and then y'all can decide. I definitely fucked Monty on my mom's ottoman.
Oh, that's light. That's light. That's light.
What?
You know what I mean? Chase got the dick on Sarah Ottoman, dog. Like, what is you saying, bro?
I was just saying, listen.
It was
Homosexual, cuz.
Alright, so well then yeah, the couch is light then. I definitely did. I remember I did
The couch is light, but not what I said is light. That's not light.
No, not what you said is light. I definitely did. I did about the pregnant chick on my mom's couch and then left.
See,
when I was leaving.
I'm not trying to cut you. I'm not trying to be rude.
That ain't. What do you say? That ain't my baby.
It wasn't yours.
No, she was like 3 months.
Had a bumping on.
It was a baby John. She was 3 months.
He's disgusting.
But she was skinny, so that's why you understand. But when we was leaving out the house, my mom literally, when we was getting in the car, my mom was pulling in the driveway.
I'm gonna let you finish.
That was it.
Okay.
She was like, "What you doing?" I just came to use the bathroom.
She probably walked downstairs. She probably walked downstairs.
Smell like
dick here.
Why it smell like pussy?
Yeah, that was
That's fun.
That was like, as far as freedom go though, but that was so you got the freedom to like be a kid when we was at that age in that time. That was I had it a little bit, but it was limited depending on what was going on. Mm-hmm. The deeper part of freedom is being able to stay out of harm's way so you can literally maintain your freedom, not be a juvenile or some shit like that. So I definitely have those conversations with T.Y. Like, he is the one though. Like, he's the T.Y. is the friend that'll be like, no, it ain't. Like, it's certain shit that he remind me of Mirror of too. Like the way Mirror used to tell his homies, like, no, we ain't doing that. That ain't us. T.Y. does that with his homies. So I like that about T.Y.
I had a friend that stole his mom's dad's car because they went out of town. And he pulled up to the school, like, you need a ride? I was like, no. Literally, the next day, heard he was in a car accident.
Damn.
Yeah.
So let's get into that. Having your license. I told T.Y. so if all goes well, he's gonna have my car when he get his driver's license. I probably 10th grade though. I'll probably get him because I think he's gonna be like 16 16 in the 10th grade, or maybe 17, because you know they older now.
He should be 17 in 10th grade.
Some of these kids is graduating because of their birthday at 19.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's true. What grade is he in now?
He's in 7th, and he's 13.
So he's going to be.
He's turning in September. 15. Well, like 2 weeks after school, or a week and a half after school start. He'll be 14 in the 8th.
Yeah, because
so 15 in the 9th, 16 in the
because I was 13, 14 in the 9th grade.
When he graduates, he'll be 18, but he'll be turning 19 the following year.
15 in the 9th, 16 to 17. So
turning 17, so he'll be 18.
So by his 10th, 11th grade year, can you get your license, or do they still got junior license?
Don't know.
Oh no, yeah.
I was well above junior when I got my license. Just saying. No, they still got it though. They still got it.
So he might have a junior license. So, but yeah, like if all goes well by his 10th, 11th grade year, he's gonna get that car because I'm gonna get the truck that I want. That's crucial. Here's why it's crucial. You got. First of all, my curfew changed once I got a car.
Absolutely. It should have.
That shit went from 12 o'clock to like 2 o'clock. But mind you, I was only 17 years old, 18 years old when I got my license.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got my car, I was 18. And that's when I was out of school, but I was still living in my mom and pop crib.
Yeah, respect the young. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it wasn't like don't be staying out. It wasn't none of that. Unless I was like at a family member house, like I'd send them, call them, and send them, say, yo, I'm staying at grandma's house or something like that. Or I'm staying at aunt's house or something like that. But the confidence and the ego that having a car at that age, having your license at that age, that shit was crucial. Like when the homies, Wes, Los, they had cars in high school. So we used to pull up on the shorties, get their numbers, all that. Nah, having a car at that age, we was pulling everything. Everything. So like, and I remember one time we went all the way up East Bubblefuck to go to the movies, right? This is when I had my Buick LeSabre, 95. I'm flying down Bustleton. Flying. I ain't no fucking Buick LeSabre can go this fast. Man, the dumb shit. This is like the super duper dumb shit that young kids do. But they, like, we so hyped to have a fucking car and a license. I said, yo, because we caught all green lights going down Bustleton. I'm flying. It was a yellow light. I said, yo, if this shit turn red, I'm flying through this bitch. Look out, make sure the cops ain't come. Los, Kurt, Wes, Mel, they like, fuck that light. Flew through the light. Woo, woo, woo. If they hear this, they gonna be cracking the fuck up. Nigga, pull me over. License registration, man. License registration. Car insurance. Gave him everything. He went back. He was like, do you know, like, do you realize what you could have caused? Like, you really was reckless. Like, I don't even want to curse you out right now. And this is a white cop too. I don't want to curse you out. I'm really going to take this time to give you a lesson. We all quiet. Right?
Lesson.
He was like, I know you young, and I know y'all hype. Y'all probably, I don't smell liquor or weed or nothing.
Young, dumb, and full of cum.
Young, dumb, full of cum. Oh my God. And he's just going on, right? And the ticket was husky too. I think he wrote some bullshit ass digits on that. I think it was like a $300 ticket.
So I'm gonna tell you what he did. He probably got you. He
didn't give me no points.
Yeah, so he didn't get you for reckless driving. Reckless driving is points.
He probably gave me a Like
the next best thing.
a turning signal or like a
I
violation.
don't know, but the nigga, if it was because when I had my speed
But
ticket from
the fine was like $300.
not the ticket.
The ticket, the fine. The reason, because I would have, if it was a red light, I would have got points. But, and also,
Just speeding ticket.
it probably was just speeding ticket, yeah,
But
but
you
the
didn't get
fine,
to
a
drive.
speeding
It
ticket ain't no
would've been
fucking
points.
$300.
It's two of some change. Well, two
It
of some
is?
change now.
Yeah, but he was in there. But this is why I said that I'm still on some young dumb shit, right? He was like, he going on and he like, don't you ever do that. And you got your friends in the car. Like, what if you got in an accident and you speeding and you blowing through lights? I said, okay, I wasn't speeding, but I did blow through that light though. Just young dumb shit. Like,
I got you reckless driving. I got this fucking what?
yo, but we talking like me and Los, we talk about that shit all the time. Like how like we just was young and we were just ego tripping because we had the opportunity to get a license and to have a car. You know what I mean? But that was
I missed a lot of waves, and I'm actually kind of glad that I did. Like, I missed a lot of waves.
I'm not mad at you, but I know we used to make fun about that
I don't
shit.
care about that. I can fight.
Yeah, cool too. But like but like yeah, like I'm not mad at no child who missed that wave. Cuz that's not a like my pop ex-girlfriend long time ago. She had twins. One of the twins was in a car accident, right? Wasn't doing shit. He was sitting there waiting for the light to turn green. When the light turned green, somebody flew in the opposite direction, smacked his car. His car flew, came off the ground, flew into one of them wooden poles, and it split. And he was stuck in the pole. He was blind. He got blind from that shit. He blind now, right? He was fucked up from that shit. He was fucked up for about like a good 3 years. Well, he's fucked up forever because he's blind now. But like, and he just wasn't doing nothing. But he was young too. He was like, I think he was like 19 something like that. And it's just like, you wasn't doing nothing. You was doing everything the right way. You had your seatbelt on. And now you pinned in between a pole cause somebody else nonsense. You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter what age you are. Like you was doing everything the right way, just wrong place, wrong time. Like, but dog, like now my nigga blind for life at 18. Wasn't doing nothing stupid though. So it's just like those type of John. Me and TY be having those conversations too. Like, yeah, man, this shit get real.
Yeah. All right, fellas. It was a great episode, great conversation.
Yes, sir.
Do we got a thanks for looking out for this week? Does anybody have one?
My thanks for looking out this week. I got a lot of things for looking out. I'm gonna just keep it simple though. My thanks for looking out go to the couple that allowed me to cater their wedding.
Solid.
Really appreciate that. That meant a lot. I used to work with her like years ago. You never really know that you're gonna come back in contact with people. And like when we was working, bro, we was poor boy. Like we was both adults, but like we was on. I was an NTA dog, NTA hallway monitor, and like 26. So yeah, shout out to her.
And you got a thanks for looking out.
My thanks for looking out goes to my pop. So. We ended up taking the truck down there to Virginia to drop all her stuff off. And me and my pop ain't been on a ride that long since I was like 10, 11 when we used to go to Myrtle Beach to see my pop Obi. And it was a great fucking time, man. Like we damn near talked. No, not damn near. We talked from the time we left his crib to the time we got in front of her door. Like just talked about everything. Streets, chicks, music. Oh, so it reminded me of when you were saying you was with your pop.
Did he hit the? I said I lost you, son.
But like, yeah, like, and like, it's one thing hit. Like, I find it funny, but my pop, he don't like telling stories.
Nigga, my pop don't stop. Enjoy it.
But it's like, I be wanting these stories though, cause it be, cause I told him it was like when my grandma passed away. Like, that was one of them times where I really seen my pop, like, vulnerable. And and probably like a week go past, like, we was talking, and I was like, yo, I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but it was very good to see you vulnerable. Like, it lets me know, like, of course you're human, but the mindset, like, it lets me know that you have a human mindset. Because you are always one way. Like, you are this critical thinker, like, and you stay in this realm. You don't leave out of that. So to actually see him out of that was decent. But I'd be like, Pop, like, I would like to hear these stories. Like, because I tell T.Y. these stories. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? He was like every time we was getting into a conversation, he was like, yo, I remember, I don't even feel right telling you this. And then when he'd tell me, I'd be like,
that's it.
Oh, I did something way worse than that.
Trading stories.
So we was definitely trading stories there and back. I did fall asleep on him because that Penske truck was small as hell. My knee started hurting again.
You was gonna fall asleep anyway. It was evident.
I only fell asleep for like an hour.
It don't matter. It was evident. You would see whenever we dropped back. It was all right. I was gonna joke like this stuff. Like, I said, "Oh shit." He does like, "You good, bro?"
He didn't wake me up.
And then he go. He tells him, "You want me to drive?"
I got some sleep.
Not a drive, bro. Just don't go back to sleep. He's like, all right.
I just know that when we drove from New York to Philly, y'all niggas was knocked out.
Yeah, I was definitely knocked out from
From on the way back.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
What, alcohol?
On the way here, I think we all was
we was there. On the way there, we was up.
The gold jump put me down.
but no,
Stuff, you got one?
I really don't have one. And the reason why I don't want to be like fraudulent. I really don't have one this week.
All right, nigga, that's cool.
Yeah. So, Rome. What's your dad joke?
Oh, you ready? You ready for this?
Nigga, why'd you remind him?
He had it already out. It's right here.
Oh wow.
You ready? You ready? So,
talking to Mike, man.
Gotta be extra.
You ready? You ready?
Go ahead, nigga.
So, why did the Mexican throw his wife off the bridge? Y'all think hard?
Oh, I'm just looking at it.
Say it one more time.
Why did the Mexican throw his wife off the bridge?
Go ahead, stuff.
I got that.
She ate pico de gallo?
What? That's the best you come up with?
Nigga, I know.
Bro, I like that idea. I'm not doing it. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready for the answer?
Yeah.
Tequila.
How the fuck I ain't know that?
Get it?
That's hilarious.
Get it?
But I got one.
Ew.
I got one that's funnier than that. I do. You want it? You want to hear it?
Yeah, hurry up
Okay.
before we wake Harold up, man.
All right. What does a blind gynecologist do?
I know this.
I know this too. Oh, I heard this
I couldn't type
before.
it fast enough. I know how to spell gynecologist.
Damn, I heard this
I
before.
don't know.
What does a blind gynecologist? I heard this. Like recently though, like within like the past year.
I heard it within the past like week. I can't remember.
Relips.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hey, take us out, bro. You was about to say it again. You
You follow me at ANT_N.I.C.E. Twitter, ANT_nice215. Same as TikTok, Anthony Handy on Facebook. If you are on Facebook and we're sending you invites to the group, that is the Lessons and Listen group. We are on the group now. We're not doing the like page no more. We could get like a little more personal, and they're a little more personable with that, John. So make sure if you see the request, don't deny it. Come on, lads. And you can follow the pod THELNL podcast on all social media platforms. The lessons on YouTube is THELNL POD 215. Chef.
Instagram is Chef Rome _89. Twitter is who_got_wings. Facebook is Jerome Johnson. Something new for you. Go to my website, theromanwade.com.
Yes, sir.
If you ever had my food, please leave a review. If you want to book me for any type of catering event, you can put that information in and you will receive a message or a phone call back from me within 24 hours. Steph.
Hold on. I'm gonna still put a review on the joint off of what I like, but
or what you've tasted.
I'd rather do what I like because I like 3 things specifically from you. I'd rather let the people know, like, give them me. But I'm gonna toss you some bread if the money looking alright this week. Can you bring in both the lemon pepper joints on Sunday?
Okay.
And we could do a live review.
Okay.
Cool beans. Steph.
Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Hemkage, H1MKAGE. Please do follow the group. We're definitely trying to get that thing popping in there. If you have any topics, anything that you would like to talk about or discuss,
that too. Yeah. That
please
too.
just post. Again, we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. 10K.
What's that?
That's how many listens we had?
Yep.
Oh, alright. Solid. With that being said, all 10K, y'all, or no, that wouldn't be all 10. Well, shit. Stay tuned while the single or the outro for the podcast, Milk and Honey, is playing right now. Deuces.